All right, we now welcome Victoria's head coach Jordan Mincy into the postgame, presented by Varsity Financial Services. Coach, we wondered all week how the team would handle the expectation, the pressure, everything that comes into this rivalry game. And you all walked out of there on the floor, scored the first 12 points of the game, and never looked back.
Yeah, you know, our guys, I got to give all credit to them. Those guys, man, they were so locked in. They were so connected. It was really fun to watch, you know. They came out with a chip on their shoulder, and they understand, you know, they have so much love for this university and for this city that those guys take every minute that they step on the floor, especially in Swisher. They take it with pride. And so to be able to see everybody being connected, everybody come in and contribute like they did tonight, it was, and I say this, it was an unbelievable atmosphere. Let me shout out our fans because they were unreal tonight. They were unreal. And so thank you to them. I appreciate them. I appreciate this university. It was an awesome night.
Great. Congratulations, Coach. What was your thoughts as far as the guys? You said the guys were locked in at the beginning of the game. Did you say anything particular to the guys to really get them fired up for this particular the River City Rumble? That's what you've been talking about.
Yes.
Were they really thinking about that part of it?
You know what? They were thinking about it. Obviously, you know, that gives you a chip knowing that's a rivalry game. But at the same time, you know, those guys from day one, when you step floor on Swisher, you know, this is our home. And I tell these guys all the time, you know, your family is home. And the guys that play to your left and your right, that's your family. And you do everything you can. And as long as you draw breath, you play as hard as you possibly can. And so those guys come out every possession. They sit down on the defensive end. I was proud of how they sit down and they guarded to three tonight. I thought that was awesome. And then to be able to have an elite level of focus, and like I said, it was an enjoyment as a head coach to sit there and watch those guys. And everybody who got in, I feel like they gave an unbelievable defensive effort.
That's what I was just going to go in. I mean, it felt like everybody who checked in tonight was locked in. And whoever played all the way down to the walk-ons at the end, guys were dialed in. Notio probably wishes he had that layup back. They got it to him in a great spot, and he couldn't convert it. But really, it just felt like the mission was understood here tonight. And right now, this team is just playing at a certain level. What have you noticed really collectively over the course of this last month as to how this group has processed night in and night out what they need to do?
I feel like they just understand who they are. You know, we're starting to understand our identity.
Yeah.
We embrace our identity, and what you see is defense is now flowing over to offense. Those guys play with a certain level of confidence on the offensive end. And so for us, we just want to continue to stress that to them, lock in defensively, but at the same time, play with a freedom on offense. And so you're starting to see it all come together, which is a fun sight to see. And like I said, it's a day-by-day process. We continuously try to build the program the right way, and we feel like we're trending in the right direction.
Well, Coach, we'll wrap with this. When you started your introductory press conference, said you wanted to make this the toughest place to play in the A-Sun, concluding the regular season now. I know the job's not done, but regular season's over, haven't lost in this building. I mean, I know it takes a community, right? It takes the students, it takes the community fans, it takes a team buying in, but we have just felt reaped the rewards, really, of that throughout the course of this season.
Yeah, you know, first, let's start with our student base. You know, our students are unreal. From the time that we started playing our first home game versus Trinity Baptist, they've been in the stands. And, you know, it helps that it's such a family environment on campus. Everybody's locked in. Everybody supports one another. I mean, you look at yesterday at baseball, they knock off Florida State, and our guys are in the stands. You know, I see Instagram, and these guys are all video. And then when we beat Liberty, they're the first, you know, baseball players are the first one on the floor. And, you know, I got a chance to talk to Coach Hayes today. He's big time. He's always like a mentor to me. And so to be able to see the culture, to be at a university like this, to be around a campus that has so much family environment, I mean, it's fun. You know, you wake up, our guys understand, and they play their heart out for our fans, for our staff, and ultimately for this community.
Well, Coach, congrats on the win. It was a lot of fun here tonight. I hope you enjoyed it as much as some of the rest of us did here tonight. And, hey, we're getting ready. Another big one coming up on Saturday as Jacksonville travels down to FGCU to face FGCU, the Eagles. So we'll talk to you then. But until then, congrats on the win.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, Coach.
Thank you.